It took me 1 year to be able to understand this, and that's why I'm here to teach you. I made my first sale at 1 a.m. just selling one digital product, and I'm here to tell you that it is possible when you understand these 3 things. When it comes to selling digital products, it's not just about creating and then expecting people to buy. You will definitely need to understand a couple of things before you can make those sales. And in this video, I'm going to give you the fast moving digital products that you can get started as a beginner here on the online space. So let's get started. Welcome to my 21-day challenge, where we are posting daily consistently for 21 days to become paid content creator. In this challenge, I will be helping you to become by giving you a 21-day content calendar that will help you to be consistent in whatever niche that you're in, even as a beginner. The second thing is a free ebook template to create your first ebook that you can be able to make money out of it. And the third one is you will get a beginner starter guide to help you and make your work easier as a beginner content creator. So if you're a stay-at-home mom who has been looking to get started in making extra income out of content creation, then you definitely want to join this challenge. The link to joining is on the descriptions down here below. Let's move on to the most fast moving digital product. The first one will definitely be Canva templates. These are fast moving and they are beginner friendly if you just want to create a simple digital product that you can sell. So things like ebook templates. I have so many ebook templates. I have created so many ebooks. So I looked for another way because I knew that there were people who were struggling. People reached out to me and told me, how can I create an ebook? I literally created an ebook template and was able to sell it to them. And that is how you make money out of just selling simple templates. So it can be social media templates, Pinterest templates, depending on what you are familiar with. You can create templates and sell to them. The second one is planners and journals. So if your audience are people who like to plan, maybe in the lifestyle niche kind of audience, people who like to note a lot, so you can create a digital planner and sell it to them. So when it comes to creating a digital planner, you just need to have Canva and then go to Canva, create planners. Literally, Canva will help you to be able to come up with so many ideas, and they have free templates you can get started with. Start selling digital planners. You can either sell in places like Amazon KDP or just create your own tangible planners that you can sell to people literally without you having to sell them digital planners. But if you're a beginner with low budget, I will definitely recommend just create a digital planner and then place it on Amazon KDP, and it will help you to ease everything. Okay, the other one is selling ebooks. So ebooks is really a hot cake. Whatever information you have and you feel like you can place it on an ebook, then you can sell ebooks. So many industries are making and selling ebooks. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. In the beauty industry, people are interested in ebooks. In the cooking industry, same goes for that. So you can be able to create ebooks and sell it to them, and you will see the outcome. Ebooks are really beginner friendly and they are not hard. But if you're struggling in creating an ebook, I have an ebook template down here that can help you to get started as a beginner in the online space. The third one is selling Google Sheets templates or budget trackers. So this has been my hot cake for me because I talk about money a lot. I talk about finances and savings. So this has been a game changer. I was able to create things like budget planners for business people, for monthly budget planners, and that is how I have been able to make money out of just selling these planners. And it is literally out of the knowledge you have and the things you understand about creating Google Sheets. This information is something I learned from my virtual assistant skills. So the skills I got from my VA is how I was able to create this a Google Sheets planner, that a Google Sheets planner tracker that helps small business people who want to be able to manage their finances and to see where the money is going. Mini course. You can be able to create mini courses that you can sell to your audience. So if you're good in editing and you have been doing editing for some time, you can create editing videos and sell to places like Skillshare. You can host them in places like Skillshare. You can host them in school, in Teachable, and literally sell this. Even in Seller. Yeah, Seller also allows you to be able to have courses you can sell to your audience. So it really depends with your expertise. I normally say when it comes to creating courses, it really requires you to be good in what you're doing. You don't want to sell people something that you literally don't know what you're doing, because you want reviews that will help your course to even reach more people. So make sure that when you are creating the courses, you know what you're doing, or you know what you're teaching people about, before you end up creating courses and then people are not buying. Okay, so those are the ways in which you can be able to get started in digital products. I was not able to make any sales until I was able to understand these three things. When it comes to creating a digital product, you need to be able to understand these three things in order to see the results. The first one is you need to know your audience and the problem they have. If you cannot be able to understand who your audience is, if you cannot be able to know who you are selling to and what problem they have, it will be so hard for you to be able to know what digital product can bring a solution to them. So this is something I didn't understand at the beginning. I was creating things like planners, journals, kids coloring books. Literally, that was not something my audience wanted. And I struggled for the longest time in making sales until I was able to reverse and understand who my audience was, because most of the content I create is related to making money on the online space and business ideas. So I was talking to people who want to make money, and planners really was not something that they were interested in. So that was something I had to understand. The second thing was you need to know how to solve their problem. Now that you know your audience, you know the problem they have, you need to be able to understand how can I solve their problem. For me, my audience were people who want to make money, especially women, because that is where I speak a lot about. So I was looking for women who want to be able to start side hustles, who want to make money on the online space, who need to learn a skill that they can be able to monetize. So those are the women I was talking about, and their problem was making money. So how was I going to solve them? I was going to solve through bringing them a solution that was going to help them in making money, as in a program that they can be able to join and be consistent and be accountable and be able to get to finish their course and build a business out of. That was something I was able to understand and know, and that was something I was able to create. The third one is you need to be an expert. So when I talk about an expert, I'm not saying that you have gotten a degree or something. No, I'm talking about that you need to be someone who has gone through this process. You understand the ins and outs, you understand the challenges before you can sell to them. So you are someone who has gone through skin problem. You have been able to understand how to keep your skin glowing and flawless. This is a problem you have gone through. You can be able to teach people about it. You can be able to help people in solving the solution. So this is someone that has gone through this issue and knows how to do it. So for me, I have a business. I have been able to understand that in my small business, there are things I struggle with, like being able to manage and know where my money has been and all this. And so this is something I knew small business people are struggling, and maybe you don't have money to be able to pay an accountant or a bookkeeper. So having this budget tracker will definitely help you. That is something I had to understand. The second thing is, when it comes to programs, I knew that I struggled with being accountable and disciplined, learning on my own, and being able just to walk through on how to get the client and how to build a personal brand. And that's why I created a program that will help people, a 12-week program. If you want to join the program, I will leave a waiting list down here below, because it will be happening on the next year, January. That is when we will be beginning the program, so you can be able to just join the waiting list down here below. Started in understanding the problem your audience have, the solution that your digital product is bringing, and the expertise that you have. Those are the ways in which you can be able to get started in selling digital products, and they are the fast moving, easy to get started with. You don't have to complicate your life, and you are good to go in making passive income. I hope you have found value, and make sure you join my 21-day challenge, where I'm teaching you on how to create content consistently to become a paid content creator. The challenge, the link is down here on the descriptions. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification.